What's up, everyone? Jake Planet here with Apocalypse Movies, and welcome back to our trailer reactions. This time I am doing the brand new trailer from 20th Century Fox, Maze Runner: The Death Cure. This film has taken quite a while to get to the screen, and it's not because it's, bad writing, director changes, a cast swap. There was an injury on set with the star of the franchise, Dylan O'Brien. This was a few years ago. If you remember, both the Maze Runner and Maze Runner's Scorch Trials released in back-to-back years. The plan was to release the final film, The Death Cure, as well the following year. But unfortunately, while filming, Dylan O'Brien was actually struck by a car, and it was serious, like very serious injuries. Now, I don't know the exact injuries he had, but I read a quote just recently that it said that he couldn't handle everyday life for a while. He was struggling with going back to just his everyday life without filming, without movies, struggling in the everyday household, and it took him a while to kind of get back on his feet. Now we're starting to see him in places, American Assassin recently, this new trailer for The Maze Runner, obviously in Teen Wolf, the finale aired last night. So he's starting to kind of get that suave back, and O'Brien is one of my favorite young actors, probably my favorite young actor. I would have loved to seen him as Spider-Man. I love seeing him in all these big movies starting to pop up, Deepwater Horizon last year, and a few things here and there as well. But he's definitely one of the most talented young actors in the business today. And I'm excited to see the finale of this franchise. I'm actually okay with The Maze Runner. I've actually had some fun with it. The first one was very much a surprise. The second one wasn't as good, but it was still good enough to get me excited for the sequel, especially the ending. So I'm looking forward to seeing what The Death Cure has to offer and what director Wes Ball has kind of cooked up for this finale. I very much like that they didn't split the final book or movie into two movies. We see that way too much these days. But if you have not heard of The Maze Runner or read the books or know exactly what they're trying to go for in the finale, I'm going to read the official synopsis. It goes as follows. In the epic finale to the Maze Runner saga, Thomas leads his group of escaped gladers on their final and most dangerous mission yet. To save their friends, they must break into the legendary Last City, a wicked control labyrinth that may turn out to be the deadliest maze of all. Anyone who makes it out alive will get answers to the questions the gladers have been asking since they first arrived in the maze. This makes 100% sense. I love what I'm hearing. It's going to be interesting. The most recent film, The Scorch Trials, left off on a big cliffhanger. So I'm interested to see that kind of delved into in this movie. Let's see if the trailer teases any of that.
What is this place? Who put us here? We don't know.
What if we were sent here for a reason?
You're so close to the truth. Don't you want to know why this all happened?
3 years we spent behind walls trying to break out, and now we want to break back.
Oh!
I get shotgun.
You can't save everyone, Thomas.
I can try. When the hell does it stop?
It stops when we find a cure.
There is no cure! Hang on!
Thomas, you can save your friends, or you can save us all.
Alright. Not what I was expecting from her first trailer. I like it. I don't love it. I'm not overly excited for it right now. But it's a good start. I liked how they kind of retold all the previous movies in the first 20 seconds or so. And then it got into the action of this movie. They didn't hold back with the action, which is awesome. These movies are going to feature a lot of action, a lot of gunfire, that type of stuff. So I'm very much looking forward to that. It's going to be exciting. Again, I love seeing Dylan O'Brien in the main role. He's so awesome in so many roles. The supporting cast as well, the young supporting cast is very strong, as well as the elderly supporting cast. And you see a little bit of Littlefinger in there from Game of Thrones, which is always a fun thing. So yeah, either way, I'm excited for this movie. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing how it ends. It's drastically different from The Hunger Games. And it actually does some things better than The Hunger Games. And, one of them being that it's not splitting the final movie into two movies. tell one story, and it looks like it's going to do that. It looks like it's going to end on a strong note. You know, obviously, Mockingjay Part 2 wasn't the best received Hunger Games movie, but I think that the Maze Runner, The Death Cure, having this kind of hiatus, giving a chance to, you know, rethink things maybe or film things differently, it could end up on a big positive. So I'm all looking forward to Maze Runner: The Death Cure. I'm excited. The trailer was good, not great, not bad. It was right in the middle, which is always a good start for a movie. So my name is Jake Blaine. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Qui-Gon-Jake. Make sure you let me know what you think of the trailer in the comments. Did you like it? Are you a fan of this franchise? Have you read the books? Are there any things that I need to know going in that aren't spoiler territory? Make sure you let me know in the comments. Make sure you check out apocalypsemovies.com as well as this YouTube channel and all of our main shows up on iTunes. You can search us. You can subscribe and download our shows there on iTunes at Apocalypse Movies. Again, thank you for joining me, and until next time, see you later.